Hi, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Like many other teachers, I am trying to give some offerings online. Really, yes, for me, because I love to work, but also because I'm genuinely a bit concerned about some people feeling a little bit isolated and missing out on the support that they get from attending classes. So I'm hoping that some of these offerings will go some way to create a kind of sense of connection and community in these different times. What I really wanted to offer this morning was literally just a 3-minute breathing space, and this is something I came to when I was doing my mindfulness training, and it's something that we can all apply to our lives quite easily. What's so brilliant about it is you can do it anywhere, at any time. Not so easy to do if the children are squabbling and you're in amongst it, right? But you can, when you step out of that and you've dealt with that situation and things are calmer, then you can come into that breathing space just to kind of reset. Breath is the quickest way really to change the experience of being in our bodies, being human. It's the quickest way to affect physiological and mental change. And it's really easy. I mean, we're doing it all the time anyway, right? So why not make it work for us? It's hard sometimes for some people to bring their attention to their breath, and they don't find it very comforting. And I can understand that. So there's sort of 2 layers of this breathing space. The first one is really just about grounding, because when we feel in the body, we can't think. So if we're getting very caught up in the head, what we can do is just kind of bring our awareness down into the ground. It's so simple. I'm sure you know it anyway. But like when we apply it, it can make a bit of a difference. And how would we do that? I mean, well, if we're sitting on the ground, we could just feel the points of contact with the ground. Or if we're standing, we might begin to scrunch our toes in our shoes. Or we could just feel the environment around us. Just begin to feel into the body, on the ground, here and now, in this moment. And then we could, if we wanted to, if we felt happy to, bring our awareness also to our breathing. And when everything's getting a bit heightened in the body and we're finding ourselves not coping so well with the arising sensations, we can do 2 things. We can make the out breath slightly longer, and this puts a little heart break, a break on the heartbeat. That's why I've got those 2 things muddled up. So it slows the heart rate down a little bit. And we can extend, by extending that exhale, we can kind of just calm the system a little bit. So what we're going to do with this little 3-minute space is bring in a little grounding and bring in a little extended exhale. Really simple. And again, you can do it anywhere. So I want you just to be comfortable however you are. You may choose to stand. I'm sitting, just sitting onto a little blanket. Organise your legs however you like. And again, for that sense of being where we are here and now, that sense of feeling rather than thinking, you could actually just kind of just give the body a little bit of a squeeze. That's just me, here and now, in this space on the ground. You could touch the ground, you could scrunch the toes, or you could just bring your awareness to how your body is on the ground. And for me, it's through my pelvis and my legs and my feet. And then I might also like to use the hands to bring them onto the body to feel the breath. Again, more feeling, less thinking. And you could have the hands wherever you feel comfortable, or maybe just keep them on the legs. I'm going to bring my hands here. Again, for that sense of comfort. We get a lot of comfort from bringing the warmth of the hands on and that sense of touch. And then I'm simply just going to let my awareness just come to the breath. And I just want to feel how the body's breathing. And sometimes that can make us feel a little anxious even just to notice how the body's breathing. So when we begin to shine that light of interest into the body and into the breath, we want to do it with a little warmth, with a little kindness to what we're finding, with no expectation or judgment of what's there. Easier said than done, but with practice it gets easier. And then as I'm breathing with no particular count in mind, I just want to elongate the exhale. And if I'm quite high with my breath and quite up in my head, sometimes that breath is easier if it comes out through the mouth and through a small space between the lips. Feeling the ground. feeling the breath. I want you just to carry on with whatever breath count suitable for you. So you don't want to be left gasping for the inhale or getting slightly anxious on that breath out. Just let the breath out be easy, but just let it feel a little longer than the in-breath. And as you feel the breath moving in the body, keep feeling the support of the ground. The ground is supporting your body in this moment, and the breath is supporting you. And you might like to say to yourself something that would give you a sense of ease. And it may be whatever resonates with you, something powerful for you in that moment. It may be, I'm here now. It may be something like, I'm feeling calmer. I am calm. And just spend a couple of minutes returning to the ground and returning to the breath. And then when you've spent a couple of minutes, you may time yourself, you may just get a sense of it. Just release and notice how you feel. And maybe it wasn't enough. Maybe you need to do it for a little bit longer. Maybe it was enough. But you can put in that little 3-minute breathing space at any point during your day when you feel things are rising that you can't manage. Anyway, it was really nice to spend some time with you this morning. Remember, we are all part of this community, even if we're not in the same space. I send you much wellness and look forward to spending some time with you again. Bye.